Hi Leo, welcome to my reading. We are in a dark period of the moon. We're just coming up to the new moon and there's a big darkness over us at the moment. The nights are very dark, but this moon is very dark also. Be coming up to it, and yet when it happens, this new moon is going to be so light. But you've been in the darkness since the last full moon, to tell you the truth. Let's introduce myself and let's get Sarah Elizabeth in here. Hi, I'm Higherself Magic. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm also a fairy and angel connector. I call myself a humanary. I do feel a real strong bond with fairies. I'm doing readings at the moment linked to the chakras. A lot of us have blocked chakras at the moment because we've been through so much planetary and earthwise, lots of movements. We've got 7 retrograde planets. Venus has just gone direct. Mercury will go direct on the 15th. You're going to feel a real strength from that, Leo. Let's see what cards come up for you. But let's get Sarah Elizabeth in here. She's my spirit guide and I work with her on via channeling before my readings. What I got for you, Leo, before my reading started was that you have had a very bad time financially. This is the Leos I'm resonating with. You've got a very bad time financially, which has affected your stability. A lot of our chakras are closed because of sabotage. Other people sabotage our path. You have self-sabotaged yours to a certain extent because of your worry about people gossiping about you, or lingering over a love that didn't work out and making it last far too long, or having friends that weren't real friends and gave you an artificial sense of security through friendship, but then let you down badly. This affected your chakras, and your chakras are very important to your stability, your feelings of intimacy towards another person, your crown chakra to your thinking, your solar plexus, your vibration, the way your physical ailments affect your body. Your voice, your throat chakra is so important to the way you communicate, and also to the way you feel, and the way you can be very open about what you think, which is so important. And you have been very closed. Very often you've not spoken your mind, even though you are a powerful fire sign, Leo. And of course you are ruled by the sun, and the sun shines through you, and the qualities, the amazing qualities you have are immense. You bring sunshine to the party. You are the sunshine, and a beautiful array of sunshine. And so I will say that. Let's take a card for each of these chakras and have a look. If you're interested in the chakras, I did a chakra reading yesterday for all signs and talked about each one individually. And I had, oh look, your first chakra, Archangel Michael is working on clearing that. And if you go to my reading yesterday, you will be able to have my affirmations. You can repeat after me, and they really do work. And this period of the dark moon coming up to the new moon is the perfect time to do that. So the first chakra deals with our stability and security, and you've not felt very secure of late. You've been all tied up because in not being able to speak out, because your finances have been a mess. Maybe you've had a massively big payment to pay out, but things are going to change for you after this new moon, and definitely after the full moon at the end of the month. So you're going to see a clearing of that awfulness. You'll see I've got lots of fairy things on my table as I'm going through a very big communication with fairies as a reader at the moment. and I'm bringing them into my readings a lot. So you've been all tied up in massive problems, Leo, and it's affected your stability and your security, especially financially. Some more cards for Leo, please. Ooh, okay, we've got some cards there, that's for sure. They threw them all out. Sometimes I split the deck and take them myself, but let's see what's here. Oh, storm warning. So your second chakra is, they're saying that you have to be very careful here. This second chakra is linked to your intimacy and creativity, and possibly you are feeling you can't be intimate with another person because you're all tied up in a past person who has affected you, and you've kept that in your heart for far too long. Maybe it's time to let go of that feeling, that desire for that person, unless they're going to shape up and come back and help you feel better about your life. Then you're going to feel this second chakra closing your intimacy link to other new people, where you feel you don't want anyone else to touch you, you don't want anyone else to come close to you, and that is stopping you. It's because it's closed. So we need to open that chakra, and it's saying if that continues and continues, you're going to feel very depressed. It's very much like having a fragile beauty around you. You are beautiful. It's like a porcelain cup, you know. The Queen loved to drink out of porcelain. My mum loved to drink out of porcelain. And you drink out of porcelain, you can almost see through it to the sky. It's so thin, but yet it's so strong it can hold a hot drink. But compared to a slate or a cup fired in a clay oven, a pottery cup, it's not, you know, bang them together and the porcelain cup is going to break. So your fragile beauty was very much affected by that relationship, and they're just saying don't let those feelings of possible feeling underrated or feeling not good enough linger. Open up your desire to be intimate or to start again with someone else. We need the energy of beautiful angel Ariel, who works on that area, to come through with her orange light and to give you that magic again, where you can feel the desire to be intimate with someone new. Someone becomes attractive to you rather than you just be sort of hermited away, which has happened to a lot of people since the COVID pandemic, and also heightened those feelings of wanting to be alone. Also, it's saying you are really creative, and that's been closed off as well because that chakra is being closed. So really look towards opening that chakra. Please listen to my reading from yesterday because I think it will really help you. And the third chakra is coming up, and it's saying that the daughter spirit is helping with that one. Spirit is really helping you with your emotions, your life force energy, with, okay, you're going through a fragile moment, but with sort of overcoming your weaknesses, overcoming your vulnerabilities, and however small you might feel or felt because you were left abandoned, left to feel unloved, you can see how amazing you are, and Spirit is going to try and show you that by opening your third chakra, which will open your life force energy, and that's at your solar plexus that I was talking about. So this is a great time for you to move towards a completion of your desires, to being less fragile about your past problems, to wanting more. And your fourth chakra, if that's closed, it's going to have made you very indecisive. So you felt this feeling of indecision over things, where shall I do this, shall I not, shall I go for that job, or shall I take this job, or how do I cope with this lack of abundance, lack of emotion? Because this card here, the fourth chakra, deals with love, compassion and self-acceptance, loving yourself. So maybe you haven't loved yourself enough, and what I said at the beginning of this reading was self-sabotage. I think due to the letdown, due to the emotional abandonment, due to the broken heart you had, you became more indecisive when it came to wanting to do things for yourself, caring about yourself and moving forwards. And what the fifth chakra is saying to you, let me open up and take you through that garden and that gate, because it's about time we went there. And the fifth chakra is all about self-expression and speaking your truth. The throat chakra, it's saying, open up, talk about it, find someone you can love, find someone you can care, that cares about you, that you can talk to about this, to give you a opening up where your emotions are dealt with and where you can be more comfortable about yourself. And we're constantly getting these cards to door to personal healing and happiness. So they're saying you can heal yourself through working on your chakras, on affirmations regarding your chakras. So speak your truth, find someone you can be a close friend to. They're not many, and this card's come up where trust is an issue, and the crown chakra is getting you to think more carefully, to feel the vibe, to understand, listen to your gut. You know, not everyone, two's company, three's a crowd. This card speaks in two different ways, but one is maybe there are people you can't trust still in your circle, so you have to let those people go if you want all your chakras to be open, because people that bring feelings of insecurity, bring feelings of depreciation, bring feelings of unhappiness or sadness or anger into your life are not helping you. So there's someone in your social circle you should let go of. But this card is also saying good times are coming, because the other cards are very, very lovely, and I'm going to put those out for you now. So one thing's for sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got enough for the top. One thing's for sure, you are going to make more money. Money solutions are going to come through after this new moon on the 14th, after Mercury goes direct. Just a few days to go, and you're going to have a clearing of the storm. You're going to have a much better strategy towards building your finances, towards thinking about how you need to deal with them. And also the temple path has come here with the daughter spirit. Your ancestors, spirit ancestors, are really helping you find yourself, to feel more respect and love for yourself. And they're saying that if there's a court case around you, then you are going to win that. So there'll be some compensation from that if there is a court case. Now, you're very indecisive, or have been of late, which is not a Leo trait, but it's come about because of your chakras being closed, and some of them being closed, or all of them. But the door to romance is going to come, and you are not going to be indecisive when you open that door. Look at all those fluttering hearts. They're there because they're going to catch you. You're the heart in that cage. You are sort of indecisive, maybe holding on to that past love, maybe not wanting to be intimate with someone else at the moment, but you're changing that now. You're going, one of those hearts is going to catch you. You're going to get quite a lot of choice coming up, I would say, from the full moon on the 29th. You're going to get a lot of choice. People are going to be popping up out of the woodwork and offering you their hand, and one of them is going to catch you in that cage, that's for sure, and open the door and let you out. And then you're going to be very happy family wise with someone. That's definitely going to happen. Let's look at my Saint and Angel cards, and we'll take a few of those, please, for Leo. Now, this reading is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. Your rising sign is just as important as your moon sign and your sun sign. So look at all three, because without the three, you can't get a full reading. So with me, always try and find the reading for your other placements. And of course, sometimes, because I'm an astrologer and that's where I started off, then I do deal with dates, but my readings are timeless. When you come to them, you just can take it from that moment. So giving and receiving, that door to personal happiness and healing. When you get money, you will be giving it because you are that sort of person. But when you get into a relationship, you will be receiving. It won't be a one-way thing. It will be love that's given and received, and it will be monetary things that are given and received, and also best friend pleasures. It will be a whole different ball game to other relationships that you've had, Leo. And perfect timing. It will all happen when it's meant to. Sometimes we want things to happen more quickly than they do, but we can't have that. It all happens when it's meant to, and the perfect timing. Now, if you've got a child and you care deeply about children, or maybe you're a teacher, I don't know, something about children has come up in this reading. If you have a child, they're going to do really well in the near future. But if you haven't got a child, you may have a child. If you work with children, you are going to be so important in their eyes. They are going to really want to show you their worth and do really well under your wing. So when you've worked with children, either in law or in teaching or in care, then you are going to be such a positive influence. If you're a writer of children's stories, again, it's going to be a very positive influence. I just want to take one more of these. I'm going to split the deck, take the top one. Here, yeah, you're going to walk away from that heartbreak. Let's take another. You're going to sign a contract with someone, work-wise or love-wise. Don't do it before the 15th. That contract you will sign blindfolded. It will have the perfect balance. I've stuck to my oracle cards and Saint and Angel cards here because otherwise my readings become too long. And here, those people, yeah. There is some hostility around you. Be careful of that. Once you clear your chakras, you want to make sure that you have honesty, love, and affection around you. Maybe someone's going to feel quite hostile from your past when they see you happy, but I think it's more of a friendship thing. Someone in your friendship circle. You're going to have such a beautiful time ahead of you that you're going to really appreciate everything around you, nature particularly. You're going to get much closer to nature and to conservation, and you're going to feel so much stronger about yourself. There's not going to be that fragile beauty about you. It's going to be robust, and you'll be a woman of substance or a man of substance, because you will be seeing real victory in your steps. And complete blossoming abundance when it comes to money. So from going from having hardly anything, you'll be a woman or man holding a coin, to blossoming abundance. I'm just cutting the cards and taking them from where, yeah, be very careful. I keep getting that there's someone very envious of you and you don't want them causing instability, insecurity with you. Okay, so because when they do, they just bring heartache. Okay, let's take a few tarot cards for you before I go. My mini tarot. These are the ones I started off with when I was 18 and I started studying astrology and doing the tarot. So they've been with me one hell of a long time. Okay, we're going to take that one in a moment. Let's go over the tables. I wrote little notes on those many moons ago. If you're feeling down, don't worry. This feeling will go after the new moon. Most people are feeling a bit emotionally stuck at the moment. They're feeling like they want to go, they want to do something, but they just keep wanting to lie down. There's a sort of darkness about us all at the moment, and it really is important that you recognize it's not just you. There'll be lots of progress after this delay. You've had a delay, but there'll be lots of progress after it, Leo. Cards for Leo, please. Okay, we've got a few cards there for Leo. What did I say about winning a court case if you're involved in one? Or you're going to meet someone who's going to be a very sort of fair person, not judgmental, someone who can be relied on but is not a waste of time, not a player. The High Priestess, yeah, that's indicating to me that you're going to win that court case again, but you're moving through some spiritual journey. You're evaluating, you're extending your way of thinking. You're evaluating, asking questions about your life, where it's going, where it's leading to. And we had up the temple path, didn't we? And that's exactly what happens when you're on that temple path journey. And the High Priestess is saying, everything's good, you are fair. And to add to that, we've got the Hierophant, which indicates you want change. You want to get rid of those old beliefs that have held you back, that have made you fragile, that have made you not want to experiment with new and kept you there. And the Queen of Pentacles, of course, just has to go there. You will be the Queen or King of Pentacles. Leo, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you like my readings, please like, share and subscribe. That's going to be very important to me because I really want this channel to grow. It's growing very slowly. I hope you listen to me again. If you want to have the human airy touch, please read that book because it's amazing. It's a YA novel, but it really brings you to communication with the fairies. There'll be a link for that below. Let me know what you thought, if this resonated with you. And as I said, please press like, share or subscribe. Thank you.